After a statewide controversy over writing scores on the FCAT tests, local school officials now know how they performed, and the news is good compared to state averages. News Channel 5 Marissa Bagg has more.
This is 1993. This is
85, 84, 89. Those are the latest FCAT writing scores for 4th, 8th, and 10th grade students in the Palm Beach County School District. Finally, some good news locally when it comes to the controversial statewide exam.
We're pleased with that performance.
But that performance comes with a catch. Just this week, the State Board of Education lowered the mark needed to pass the test after results showed plummeting test scores across the state.
Without getting too technical, they had conventions where students would write with spelling, grammar, punctuation was included. Then they had to, as well as then explain in the writing, be more detailed oriented, maybe use some more logic. And so that represented a little bit of difference from the past. So in essence, it was more difficult.
If that higher standard had stayed in place, less than 40% of local students would have passed the FCAT writing exam. But the superintendent is focusing on the positive.
When we compare ourselves to the rest of the state, we still outperform them.
The change initiates an investigation into the test itself, something educators and parents alike are anxious to see.
We're hopeful that there'll be a thorough analysis of the whole testing process and programs at the state to make sure it's an accurate reflection of what our students know.
And while we now know how each school district scored on the FCAT tests, individual school and student scores will not be available for the next few weeks. Marissa Bagg, WPTV News Channel 5.
Now let's compare Palm Beach County with a few other districts out there. This is since the passing score went from 4.0 to 3.0. Indian River County results showed 80% of 4th graders passing. Just over half of 8th graders passed. Meanwhile, in Martin County, all 3 levels, 4th, 8th, and 10th, averaged above 80% passing on the writing portion of the FCAT. And St. Lucie County showed 4th and 8th graders passing at more than 70 to 80%. 82% of 10th graders passed the FCAT writing test.